Here we got 6 men in the middle of the ring for this over-the-top battle royal in the second division, the first match of the second division. The winner of this match will go on to a fatal 4-way match against Antonio Cesaro and 2 other unknown opponents. As we see Daniel Bryan already trying to eliminate Mark Henry. Mark Henry able to roll himself back to the middle of the ring. We have Konnan, Dean Ambrose, Daniel Bryan, Mark Henry, Christian, and Drew McIntyre. Konnan with his first match in WWE here, as he picks up Dean Ambrose, member of the Shield. Dean Ambrose trying to eliminate Konnan as Mark Henry is drop kicked over the top rope by Daniel Bryan, but Daniel Bryan not quite able to eliminate him yet. Captain Charisma now fighting Drew McIntyre as you see Dean Ambrose choking Konnan, trying to get him over that top rope. Konnan in the front of your screen, teetering over the top rope there. Dropkick sends Konnan out. Konnan, very short-lived first match here in the WWE. Dean Ambrose with his first elimination of the night. When this match was again, we'll go on to a fatal 4-way match as you see Dean Ambrose trying to eliminate Daniel Bryan. Drew McIntyre also trying to help him out here. And we got 2 men onto Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan barely able to hold on here and roll himself underneath that ring. Drew McIntyre put over the top rope by Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose gonna eliminate Drew McIntyre. Mark Henry put into the corner by Christian here. Will Christian be able to eliminate Mark Henry as he just had someone bust open there? Is Mark Henry. You can see the blood on the head of Mark Henry as you see Christian whipping over Mark Henry. Mark Henry is already put over the top rope but rolls himself back into the middle of the ring. A couple of big shots by Henry as he gets whipped around the ring by Christian once again. Christian getting slammed into Mark Henry here. Big shot and another big shot by Christian to Mark Henry. Mark Henry put into the corner by Christian. Will Christian be able to eliminate him? As you see a huge kick by Christian taunting Mark Henry. As you see Dean Ambrose putting Daniel Bryan over the top rope, but Bryan able to pull himself back to the middle of the ring. We got some blood splatter around the ring from Mark Henry as he is eliminated by Christian here. As you see Daniel Bryan and Dean Ambrose tussling against the ropes. Christian helping out Daniel Bryan, trying to eliminate Dean Ambrose, member of the Shield. But the Shield member, Ambrose, able to get himself out of that predicament. Christian trying to attack Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan do that nice kick flip up as we see a tag team over here by Dean Ambrose and Daniel Bryan. A tag team you would never think to see here, especially against the likes of Christian. As you see Daniel Bryan now kicking Christian with a nice DDT, sending him down to the mat. And a couple of punches by Dean Ambrose, countered by Bryan. Bryan gonna try and attack Christian, send him into that corner, as he does, but he is also attacked by Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose able to get Daniel Bryan into that corner, but Bryan fighting out of the corner. He wants to eliminate Christian here, as he sets up Christian to be eliminated, but Christian able to get out of that corner, and now attacking Dean Ambrose. Nice side slam by Christian. Ambrose on the mat. You have to get him up and over the top rope where both feet touch the ground. As we see Daniel Bryan trying to attack Christian some more. Christian attacking Ambrose. Ambrose attacking Bryan. See a nice sign for Captain Charisma, the charismatic element. As you see Dean Ambrose attacking the back of Christian. Christian gonna get sent into the corner. Christian has been out of action for quite some time due to the actions of the Shield. As you see Daniel Bryan calling for some sort of no lock, perhaps Christian put up on the top rope. As you see Daniel Bryan trying to eliminate Christian as well. Both of these men are trying to fight over who gets the right to eliminate Christian from this matchup. As Christian continuously gets himself back in the middle of the ring. Nice side suplex coming in by Christian to Dean Ambrose. A big hit of aggression against Ambrose, as there has been a lot of fighting for position between these 3 men. Half of the roster of this match has already been eliminated, as you see a nice slam into the mat by Ambrose. As he gets him picking up and slamming Christian down to the mat, as he goes for a nice elbow, nice spinning elbow into the gut of Christian, and a nice couple of pot shots by Daniel Bryan. Nice side suplex, sending Ambrose's head into the mat, and a couple of big shots by both Christian and Bryan to Ambrose. Ambrose gonna get Bryan in the corner here, Will he be eliminated? No. As they tie up once again in the middle of the ring. Christian with a couple of big shots. And an armbar applied to Christian. Tag team maneuver here by Bryan and Ambrose once again to Christian. And a double face slam. As they try to pick up Christian and eliminate him. Ambrose and Bryan both fighting over who gets to eliminate Christian. As we see Bryan now clotheslining Christian out of the ring. As see a headlock by Ambrose. Will Ambrose be able to eliminate Bryan? He's got Bryan in the corner here. Trying to adjust his arm a little bit. As he grabs Bryan and has got him in that corner. Going to try and push Bryan over that top rope. Bryan just eliminated Christian. And he must be absolutely tired after this long battle royale. The winner of this match will go on to the quarterfinals and face off against Antonio Cesaro and 2 other competitors. As you see Dean Ambrose trying to push Daniel Bryan over the top rope. Bryan able to get out of the corner with a nice punch, and he's going to whip Dean Ambrose across the ring into the opposite corner, closer to our announce desk. As Bryan waits and adjusts his arm a little bit, will he be able to eliminate Dean Ambrose here in this corner, the same corner that he eliminated Christian? As you see him trying to push Dean Ambrose up onto the top rope. Both these men are very tired in this matchup. As you see Ambrose fighting off against Bryan trying to get him up over that top rope where both feet touch the ground. Ambrose able to counter, and both of the men are very tired here. Nice spinning kick into the corner as Bryan has got him up against the ropes once again, trying to get Ambrose up over that top rope. Will he be able to get him up? The strength of Daniel Bryan isn't quite enough here, as he's having a hard time lifting up Ambrose on top of that turnbuckle and sending him over the top rope. As we see them tying up still in that corner, Ambrose and Bryan absolutely equal here in the middle of the ring as they tie up for a second time. As we see an armbar finally grabbed by Ambrose. Ambrose gonna run to that corner, taking a little bit of time as he whipped Bryan in that corner. Huge clothesline eliminates Bryan. Dean Ambrose is your winner. Your winner, Dean Ambrose of the Shield. He will go on to a fatal 4-way match against Antonio Cesaro and 2 other competitors.